Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Baba Sankara. Happy Sunday to you all. In this video, we are going to discuss the basics. What is law? What is the definition of law? Who is the founder of the law? Who is the founder of rule of law? Who is the founder of LLB? These questions will be answered. Of course, all of you know the answers, but for your referral or it may be used as a ready reckoner. Basically, whenever we ask you what is law, normally you refer to Article 13 of the Constitution of India. Particularly, Article 13 says laws inconsistent with or in derogation with the fundamental rights. That is, we call it as ex post facto laws. So in that article, the definition of law is given, and you reiterate. I have seen you number of times reiterating the same. Law includes any order, any ordinance. First basic is ordinance. What is ordinance? Ordinance is the law which is made during the recess of the so-called legislature or sessions of the legislature. Suppose if you go to Article 213 of the Constitution of India, you know the governor has got power of making ordinances during the recess of the legislature. Of course, when once the legislature assembles, it has to be tabled for the same, but it will have life or it may wither away. So that is ordinance. Then orders. Orders means like our government orders, GOs. Bylaws. Bylaws means some club is there. Yes, they have got their own bylaws. Then rules or regulations or notifications. Sometimes customary law. So in jurisprudence class, number of times we have discussed the importance of the custom. Custom is to the society, whereas law is to the state. So custom is also customary law. And or usage. So having the force of law. This is the definition of the law as per our constitution. Constitution is the Bible or holy book which we have to abide by the same. And laws in force. Laws in force. Definitely the effect of the law which is in force. So this is the definition of law. But what about the constitution has come into force from 1950? What about before time? So please remember. Now we'll go back. So please remember. By 22nd century BC, before Christ, by 22nd century BC, Sumerian ruler Ur Namma, Ur Namma, he formulated the first law code. He called it law. So the basis, who is the founder of law? Ur Namma in 22nd BC. And rule of law, always we have been saying, rule of law should be followed. Basic structure, rule of law is the basic structure. What is rule of law? Everything should be followed according to the rules or according to the procedure established by law. Who has formulated this word? Who is the founder of the so-called rule of law? Please remember, the famous jurisprudent John Locke. John Locke, he is the propounder of the so-called rule of law. Then, what are the symbolic features of the Lady Justice? So, Lady Justice is Lustitia, Lustitia. It is a symbolic personification of the coercive power of a court, coercive power of a tribunal. So, that's why, please remember, the sword in her hand, it symbolizes the authority of the state. Sword, it symbolizes the authority of the court. Then the thrasu or balance or scales, I can say scales. The scales, they say the objective standard, this side or this side. Objectivity, not subjectivity. And third one is why it is always blindfolded. Meeku telise untadi. Lady Justice, న్యాయదేవతప్పుడు కళ్ళకు గంతలు ఉంటాయి. What is the reason? Be impartial, that's all. So justice should be impartial. So these are the grounds or the truth behind the blindfolding and other things. Right. We have learned so the rule of law and also the basics of the Sumerian ruler Ur Namma. And now coming to the modern aspect. Who is the founder of LLB? LLB, Bachelor of Laws. So previously it was called BL, now it is termed as LLB. And who is the founder of this LLB? Who is the syllabus maker of this LLB is Professor N.R.Madhava Menon, Dr. N.R.Madhava Menon, who was the founder of National Law University. National Law University, Bangalore. Even though he is a Keralite, he started the institution in Bangalore, and thereafter only the so-called Nalsars have come into existence. So therefore, he is the, we can say, founder of LLB. So these are the just tips I want to give you, because whenever these are the, actually everybody knows it but forgets it. This is the main problem. So don't forget the same. And to conclude, I want to tell you particularly regarding the future women advocates. Who is the first woman advocate in India? Please remember, Cornelia Sorabji. Cornelia Sorabji. She is the first woman advocate in India. She has fought and as per the Legal Practitioners Act, she has cited and she has become the advocate. So when time comes, we will discuss regarding her in a separate video. So with this, I am concluding. Thank you very much.